How to lay a strip. Spreading soft wax is very similar to spreading hard wax in that you keep your stick at 90 degrees to cover as much surface as possible. You're not buttering a dinner roll because you're wasting wax and the wax just stays in one thick clump on the skin. Instead, you want to deposit the wax and pull it through. There are two things to consider when pulling it through. Don't just end the wax stick at the end of the hair. You want to pull the wax stick through so it covers all the hair and is now touching skin. Whether you use hard wax or soft wax, you'll want to end that stick where there's no hair. Waxers, especially baby waxers, get themselves into trouble when they end that wax stick in a clump of hair because the wax won't reach the hair roots. With soft wax, you need to use epilating strips to remove the wax. Of course, we have our own line called Strip Her because we're so clever. Ours is 100 grams per square meter, which we love because she's thick and strong enough to be reused over and over again. This saves product and it saves time because you won't have to grab a new strip each time. One Strip Her epilating strip removes all the hair from the front side of a client's leg. If you place the entire epilating strip on the client's skin, you will have no room to grip the strip and pull. You only place 75% of the epilating strip on the body part, and then you reserve 25% for your hand to grip the strip.
Start with your wax. Make sure you roll it all off your stick. Get all of your wax off the stick. Then you're going to go down with great pressure. Make sure you're applying pressure. Go down and apply the wax. Now, once you've reached the desired width of how thick you want your strip to be, go down, make a lip, and then smooth it out. Boom, you have a quick lip. That's how you make a perfect strip. This does take practice, so you want to make sure you get you some paper or something to practice on. Make sure you're practicing on paper. Don't practice on a client. Practice makes perfect, so make sure you're doing this prior to you even getting the client. So when you do it on a client, you'll have it perfect. This is coming the other way. You're going to go down, use pressure on the skin, get the strip as wide as you want it, depending on the area that you're that you're waxing on. Come down, create that lip, which is going to help you successfully pull up the tab, pull up that strip when you go in to remove it. And boom, that's a perfect lip strip. I know that this is kind of hard to see with the clear wax, but you guys get the gist. Have a good day, babes.
I'm just going to show you where people go wrong when they're applying their hot or hard wax, as it's known. Don't keep the spatula flat to the skin, because as you can see, it won't spread the wax or spread it evenly. It sort of drags on the skin and it's already set before you've even managed to get the actual strip on. I'm going to show you just quickly how to do it by holding the spatula properly. So with the spatula, I'm just going to get some more wax and just show you on a small area. You need to use the wax on the side of the spatula like this, dripping, so you haven't got it flat, you've got it at an angle, and then you can spread it further. See the difference on how it applies? So having the spatula flat, it won't do what you need it to do. You need it on the side, spreading down evenly. You're not going to get as much on your spatula. When people say you get so much wax in one scoop, that's because I generally have more than I need in my pot. That's not going to affect any of the wax if you don't use it that day, because you can switch your heater off, let it go hard in the heater, and then when you're ready to use it again, you just switch it back on and melt it all down again in the same process. I've got my wax on the spatula. You can see I'm twizzle because it will stop it from dripping. I then place a little bit of the wax where I want to start, using the side of my spatula or the tip of my spatula at the front. I want to spread it nice and even. See how I've got slow control